Let's be honest here. Life is about relationships. Everything we do as people revolves around each other. But whether you are a husband, single dad, or a couple facing new challenges, life is not easy. Did you know that having a successful and uncomplicated relationship is not a matter of luck? It requires the ability to be open, honest, and vulnerable. But where do you learn how to do that? It's time you tune into You've Got Mail, Messages from Him, a unique radio show geared toward the Black male perspective of family, relationships, and community. I'm your host, TaShon, a certified relationship coach who brings a relaxed and unbiased perspective to issues such as communication, trust, breakups, divorce, and more. I know how to listen and understand. So tune in every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to You've Got Mail, Messages from Him, and prepare to be educated, entertained, and enlightened.
All right.
WSTN DBHD1, Atlanta, Charlotte, a Situations Media station. Time for some conversations about Black men, for Black men, with Black men. Messages from Him with TaShon and Friends on 102.6.
Are you coming on the yard?
Saturday mornings, I'm tuned in. Listening to TaShon, she be going in, y'all. Black queen for us black kings. We can learn a thing or two when we're locked in. One of the few places we can be heard. Facts, man, I rocks with her, that's my word. The show is enlightening, engagement always enticing. I always come with an open mind, I'm never frightened, y'all. Guaranteed to walk away from in the room. Now that I'm thinking everything else is minuscule. We're the fools who don't protect black women. No argument, disrespect. That's it, y'all. Please come in peace when you call in. Cause the friends ain't no slouch, we're going in. You got mail messages from him. Y'all better listen if you wanna win the life, y'all. Wanna win the life, tune in to TaShon and Friends. You got mail messages from him, just from him. Yeah, you've got mail messages from him, just from him. 10 a.m. to noon, Saturdays. Tune in. Yeah. You've got mail messages from him.
Happy homecoming! Baby. NBC, happy homecoming, y'all. The festivities are going. I am your girl, TaShon. This is the mail room, formerly known as You've Got Mail, but it is now the mail room. Trademark message.
Yes.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
Y'all about to do a
Happy homecoming, y'all. The sun is shining. The weather it is. And you know, they are people are up here. Y'all wear your mask. I'm not gonna be on the yard. I'm just gonna make that disclaimer. I'm not gonna be. I want to see everybody, but I gotta stay safe too.
Yes. Yeah.
First and foremost, I gotta stay safe because you know why? I still teach. Yeah. And I get tested twice a week at my job. Sick. You know, I'm messing with my coins.
Like I ain't trying to blame y'all, but don't get me to come out on that.
I see a lot of unmasked folk. Man, y'all know how I do. I don't want to wear no mask, but I gotta protect folks. Yeah. I gotta protect myself. Gotta protect. So y'all can come on in the studio though. I am here live. I'll be here till 12 to noon.
That's their security at the desk to let you in because they all outside. I had to let everybody in.
They'll be in. Y'all can come on in. So come and visit me if you can at the studio in the administration building. Saya. Happy homecoming, sis. I see you soon. Enjoy yourself. Hey, Mecca.
Morris Brown had the best yard party.
We did.
Man, when I tell you everybody from the AUC used to come over here for these parties. Oh,
they're about to do that today.
Yes. Come on, Morris Brown.
Interestingly enough, they're about to do that today because everybody else's homecoming was canceled.
Canceled for protection, which makes sense. I ain't mad at them.
But they're still going to come over here.
How do y'all feel about that, Caprice, being an AU alum? How do you feel about that?
It's sad that we can't celebrate.
Right.
Well, let me be honest. I don't think I've been to homecoming since I left. But I don't like people. But for the people that do like to fellowship, you know, it's a downer because people look forward to homecoming. I mean, it's like, you know, you get to see all your sisters and brothers from another mother. And, you know, it just brings back that nostalgia and everything. But kudos to Morris Brown. I mean, hey, y'all doing it safe out here.
They better be safe. Y'all better be safe.
Please.
Hey, y'all better have a mask on.
But
I see a lot of people that don't.
I mean, hopefully next year the whole AUC will be able to congregate together
as a collective.
Because it's so no one, Spelman, Morehouse, everybody canceled except for us.
Not nobody.
Yeah. I mean, it puts a downer, but we got to understand, y'all. Whatever's still out here is still out here.
We're still in the panty, people. Still in the panty.
And then it's still, you know, I still haven't been able to hang out with my sister as much, you know, because trying to keep her safe by me teaching. So that's my first priority.
But you know what? There's a silver lining to all of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all of the Atlanta University Center has canceled their homecomings respectively, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or did a virtual or something. They did something.
Right.
So think about this part though.
Mm-hmm.
There are going to be other parts of the AU that just have to get outside and know that something's going on over here at Morris Brown, that now you're going to expose them who thought that Morris Brown was closed. They're going to now come over to Morris Brown and celebrate with everybody else because they weren't able to. So it's actually a good thing when we look at the silver lining. That actually is more exposure. It basically puts a stamp for Morris Brown in the AU as it once was. Now everybody's coming over for homecoming.
Yeah.
No matter what school you're at, they're coming over here because they know something's going on and they couldn't do it. Exactly. And so that could be a good thing because now who knows, that could actually spark the enrollment to go up even further, you know, and people wanting to take classes over here just because of the simple fact that this was done. So
happy homecoming.
You know, now mind you, last year it was nobody had a homecoming,
right? Well, everybody
and Morris Brown had a virtual. Then everybody else followed suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's they don't have a homecoming this year. Maybe a virtual, here and there.
Yeah.
It's an option.
Morris Brown
said no.
Plus,
Okay, Morris Brown said stop playing in my face.
Right.
Look,
because we're on that road.
Yeah.
Because this homecoming is, from what I understand, a road to full accreditation now. They said they have to raise like $500,000 as the goal.
When is the full accreditation?
I think it's taking place now, but I'm not sure like what the actual application. Well, the process, we're in the process.
Yeah, it's a 5-year strategic plan.
So we just got to keep raising the money. So.
Okay.
And we're getting there. We got some donors. We got big money coming in last night from the events, the masquerade ball.
We like to see it happen.
Yes.
So Oprah, Tyler Perry, Robert Johnson, all of you people who only think there are 2 HBCUs, period.
In Atlanta.
And just period, because there's a plethora. Okay?
Right. You know,
it's a whole 107 HBCU. But if you really want to donate to a school.
Yeah, she calling them out today.
Okay. And if you really want to donate to the only school in the AUC that was founded by the people, for the people. This is the one right here. Okay.
1881.
Okay. This is the one right here.
Like
the Morehouse good.
Right.
Good. Okay. But
Good point, Erica. Let me read Erica's point. We are still in the pandemic, but Morris Brown College is smaller in numbers and have a greater reason for celebration.
Absolutely.
Morris Brown College has a number of safety protocols in place.
So we have the safety in there. So y'all, come on. I am live in the studio. We are live in it. Yes, Caprice is calling them out. Because, and one thing I can't say over there. Thank you to everyone who did wish me and still wishing me happy homecoming, because there was a time where there were other HBCUs that did not wish us a happy homecoming.
Nope.
Or they turned their noses on us.
And I hope it was nobody in this little. It probably was.
It was.
It probably was.
It was.
It probably was.
But you know what?
This is a map. Like, look, this the hub.
Right. Sonya said, Caprice, you are an official brownout today.
That's what.
But she know that AUC love. She knows. Right. We always got the end of it. It's more houses, but only us can talk about us though. Y'all do know that, right? Only other HBCUs can talk about us.
Don't run up and get done up.
Right,
okay?
right. Now anybody else outside of HBCU,
go on and give them the hand. Go on and give them that hand thing that y'all do.
Don't run up and get
go on and give them that hand thing.
And get done up in this AUC.
You close your mouth. Okay. You cannot say nothing.
Yeah.
What's up?
They said they're gonna put a whole teching combo on you.
Happy homecoming from the Florida AME. Look, AME.
Damn, girl. I wanted to be a rattler so bad.
I know. I did want to go to FAM.
You know what? Since y'all just shouting out everything, North Carolina A&T State University.
Again, if you ain't attend HBCU, you can't say nothing.
Shout out to my cousins. One Delaware State University, Howard University, Tyson. I mean, the list goes on.
But I am salty. I attended 2 HBCUs.
Me too.
Morris Brown and Coppin State for my master's.
Yeah.
And it's the best. Now, I do admit I should have probably gone for my master's probably at Georgia State, somewhere like that, because I'm paying student loan.
Gotcha.
But ain't nothing like HBCU pride, because let me tell y'all why we are so hard, and why one reason why I'm not a big fan of Kamala Harris or whatever. But I was proud that she is an alum of an HBCU.
Absolutely.
This is true. And that was my one reason I celebrated, because people used to give us so much flack about attending HBCU. Oh, you ain't gonna never do this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna ever, your resume is gonna get overlooked. And probably at that time, whatever company you were applying for, it probably did get overlooked.
Yeah, that's
but HBCU, HBCUs. Look, I'm excited. Let me slow down. HBCUs produce the most brilliant people.
Greatness, baby.
Ever.
It's sitting right here in your face.
Ever.
Absolutely.
Ever.
Without a doubt.
No, but you know what?
And they slept on us.
And they shouldn't. Like, I push HBCUs to the max. For first of all, we were not allowed to go to school, okay?
Exactly.
We were not allowed. It was a sin for us to learn.
Right.
So for the doors to be open for us to have something of our own, whether it was started for us by us or not, it's us. Like I was looking at, and just like what you said, I was looking at that episode of A Different World.
Yeah.
When Dwayne's friend came to visit, and he went to a PWI.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you should have went here. And him and Dwayne were going back and forth. Oh, you should have went to Penn State, because here, I'm sitting with these people, and Dwayne had to come back and say, hey,
Right, exactly.
I did my research. I went to admissions and I got some numbers and we got this, we got this, we got that. Exactly. So you stay over there. Right. And I'm gonna stay over here. Like I told my daughter, I don't care which one you go to. Right. I really don't care which one you go to. You got 107 to choose from.
You know, I missed the shout out. Mom. I have to shout out my dear mom who went to Virginia State University.
Okay. All right. Yeah, my aunt TSU, my sister TSU, Tennessee State.
Yes.
Y'all, when I tell you.
Hey, anybody in those comments, shout out your HBCU. Go on and shout out your HBCU. It's homecoming for everybody today.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, in the comments. No, in the comments.
She said, don't get it.
Got me. Wait a minute.
Let me tell y'all.
I just got a grenade.
Yeah, you did. All the way.
This is how the grenade sounded.
We done shared a whole lot, but this day we ain't sharing nothing.
Hello.
Got me all the way together. I got glass falling on me right now.
But put your HBCUs in the comments.
Yes, be proud about it.
Morris Brown.
Proud about it.
Yes.
Morris Brown.
To every Albany State. There you go, Sharia.
I had a grenade launched on me, and it just went.
Y'all, because you know, we always been like, they didn't include when everything happened with Morris Brown. Atlanta completely shut. We were no longer on the billboards. We were no longer on the signs. Like, we got a lot of flack. So it's like in these last few years, it's like if y'all wasn't rolling with us, don't try to jump on board.
Atlanta let y'all, like you said, Atlanta. Y'all built a whole big old new hall across the street.
Right. So
they could have put that money into here. The Falcons ain't winning no way. Yep.
You know why they ain't winning?
Say it again. The Falcons
you know why they ain't winning? Until y'all do right.
That's that money right over here.
Until y'all do right.
Now,
y'all ain't gonna win.
Now, I'm just saying, argue with your mama. Don't argue.
Uh-oh. That just opened up another grenade launcher.
Because what? And you know, and it's funny. It's funny though because people are like, oh, y'all bad. No, we ain't never left. We just went through a renovation. We just going through a renovation period. You know, I'm like, don't play with us. Don't play with us. Now I can tell you right now, you run into the wrong brown night, say something like sideways, you'll get your feelings hurt.
Run up,
I've already got my feelings hurt, and then it ended up like this. So don't be me. Don't be me in this situation.
They put us back on everything. We'll wait. That's right. We'll wait because y'all know Morris Brown College.
Yeah, no. Please put some respect.
Produce the best teachers in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Here's one of them right here. Education department ever.
Here's one of them right here.
Right here.
Yeah. Come on now. Come on.
Right, Erica. Y'all gonna catch it. Talk about Morris Brown if you want to. You gonna catch a whole lot because we don't play that.
Yep, I caught a side eye, so I'm already part of the example. So I didn't mean to be, but it just happened that way.
We'll give you a pass today. We'll give you a pass.
Don't try it again.
But yeah, don't try it again. Don't try it again. But again, let us make this disclaimer. The AU can talk about each other. Nobody else.
Is it because I went to A&T?
It might be, but
grenade number 3.
But that's HBCU, right?
Yes.
Right? So you in the family, so you can talk about us. We can talk about each other.
I'm not do that. I just can't wait for the legendary verses between the bands whenever that's going to happen.
But I'm saying, anybody else out of HBCU, they can't say no. What's that meme? Y'all know that meme where it says, it was like all the HBCUs were fussing with each other and saying like little stuff to each other, and then somebody came with and all the HBCUs look like who was that? What you just say? No, we don't do that.
I also want to shout out that one.
So you said don't do it again, Grave.
We never did. Ooh, yeah, we'll talk. Anyway, shout out to the one we didn't even know that there was an HBCU in Michigan that they're bringing back. Shout out to the HBCU there that they're going to be on the road to bringing that back as well. Yes. We didn't know that there was a HBCU in Michigan. You did.
Really?
And that's a good segue to what's going on. Talk about it.
So when I bring it up to 108,
I think,
you know what?
I think so. That's a good one.
I don't know.
Right?
I'm gonna look and we'll get back to it.
Come on,
but what's going on?
All right, let's see what's going on in these ghetto streets of America.
That's right, the best.
All right,
Did she make a
so
song out of it?
I did. It's so ghetto. I gotta do something.
Song out of it.
So y'all, I'm so sad. Like. For Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
This man's
That's
name
so
through the mud, and it's
unfortunate.
not even his fault. So earlier this week, Alec Baldwin was on set filming what do you call it?
Rust or something.
Yeah, the movie is called Rust, and it's like a Western.
Right.
And the prop people who should really be at the forefront of the story.
Yeah.
They gave Alec a gun, and he fatally shot the cinematographer, and critically wounded. I
think it was a director.
On the set. So they was like, Alec is just beside himself, this, that, and the other. But I'm really gonna need y'all to stop. Like seriously, stop. Like, yes, he did it.
Yeah.
It wasn't purposeful.
It wasn't. It wasn't
on purpose. On purpose, but it's like, okay, Alec Baldwin is a star, so we know you're going to use his name,
right?
But no, I'm going to need you to find the prop.
So they are
prop director.
They're dragging him.
Yeah, they are.
They are literally dragging this man.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah,
but he clearly said that it was a prop gun. First of all, why are real bullets in a prop gun?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So my thing is somebody setting him up?
That's what it seemed like to me.
Movies that y'all have made and created. Come on.
Well, first of all, let me just say this. First of all, Alec Baldwin is a staple in Hollywood, right?
Right.
And he's been on Saturday Night Live so many times. He's done guest hosting, and the man is super funny. And then on top of that, he gives back too. For what y'all don't know, he actually does give back to the black community. Before y'all try to say he doesn't, do the research. He really does, and he's really an advocate. Matter of fact, that's Tracy Morgan's guy right there, Alec Baldwin. Yeah. They're really best friends, and the one person that was there for Tracy Morgan was Alec Baldwin. Yeah. Like, I mean, when everybody else counted him out.
So who's dragging him? Is it social media?
Social media is dragging him, like, just slick calling him a murderer and stuff. Wow. Like, don't do that to this man.
Because he got to live with this. Like, I'm pretty sure
he has to live with this. He said he's been in touch with the cinematographer's husband, and because she leaves behind, she's 42. She leaves behind a husband, a son, and he's like, whatever you need. I mean, I know I can't bring back your wife, but whatever you need, I got
because
you.
When I read that, I honestly thought it was a joke, like some like one of those Hollywood jokes or something, like promoting a movie or whatever. Yeah. And then I read again, and then ABC News. I was like, oh my goodness, this man accidentally killed someone using a prop gun.
Right.
So
and the bullets that are supposed to be in there, it's basically just gunpowder. Yeah. It's supposed to give the effect of the discharge.
Right.
Not actually fire real bullets.
So that somebody got to get to investigating
exactly
who set them up. Who in charge of the props.
Yeah.
Where the cameras, what happened, because that sounds like a setup.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me.
All these movies that this man has, they've created, these experts,
and nothing's ever went wrong. There's like technical issues, and that and the third, but bullet? Not a real bullet.
Wow, my prayers.
Never.
That's heartbreaking. So the other guy is in.
He's in critical condition. He's in critical.
So how did that happen? So what? I wonder how.
I don't know, because it's like a Western. So maybe they were, about to do a scene or whatever. But it's just like,
how did that happen?
Wow. So look, stop dragging this man through the mud.
For real.
Prayers for him, prayers for the family, especially. I mean, and I'm pretty sure the whole set is traumatized.
Right. It's like, wait a minute, we just
you gotta stop a whole production on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole set is traumatized by this. So Yeah,
that's going to be something to really watch and to see how it plays out.
How it plays out.
That it really doesn't sound like you've been doing movies all this time, and nothing like this has happened. Like
there's a lot of people doing movies. There's movies done here, and that's never happened.
Prop guns, like that's. Right. My brother's a director, and and I've seen his prop guns. There's nothing in there, like
right.
So who put a bullet in?
Who put it in?
Right.
What y'all got going on?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. So let's okay. One last story. So I'm pretty sure we have
this
seen
about to be a good one when she do that.
Ghetto story of the week.
Yeah, that lip smash and everything.
So y'all, okay.
I'm waiting.
I saw it come up on my Instagram feed, and I was like, "What? Yeah, that's exactly what." So, I was like, "Ew."
What?
So the numbers have changed, but I think we finally narrowed it down.
Okay.
61-year-old Florida man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into this.
Don't Google the Florida man.
Michael Hoggabook.
Child.
Okay.
Hooga booger.
Is being labeled. Yeah, he's a booger. Hooga booger.
Child.
Is being labeled a predator.
Yeah.
That you are, sir.
Yeah.
After he was accused, you weren't accused, sir. You did. You married Deja Hoggabook.
Oh, I saw that. Oh my God.
As soon as she turned 18.
Oh,
okay.
No.
So Deja is Michael's goddaughter. And Michael dated Deja's mom.
Right. Along with other women.
Along with other women.
Bro.
Now,
child.
First of all, Deja, why you want your mama done had?
Did you see her Facebook page? Her whole video,
she did a whole rant of how dudes her age don't have nothing to offer her. They don't.
What is she 18. Running?
Ma'am, you're 18, okay?
What is
you don't have nothing to offer yourself at this point, okay?
My thing is, he had to be grooming her.
He was
15, 16.
He was grooming her because she ran away, okay? Yeah. She ran away. Oh no, I'm sorry. My friend Chan was like, that fool said the old man used to pick us up in high school and nobody said, baby, they ain't get me. I ain't want it.
Wow.
Show me now. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? But no,
for real. That's what they are.
No, because they said old girl ran away.
Right.
I'm pretty sure she ran away with him. Mm-hmm. Now she is 18.
18, right.
They share.
Right.
A 2-year-old child.
So they do have a baby.
They do.
Oh, because he has 4 kids.
You're about to lose your job. You're going to go to jail.
On this one, this is bad.
You're going to jail.
I wasn't sure. So they do have a child.
Now, from what I read, and I don't know
because she has 4 kids.
It's still a lot of
got 4 kids at 18, but
so I already know like she's. That's her life. You know, like she's been out there, but still, if he has a 2-year-old with her.
Now let me see. Okay, the girl is 18. She just married her godfather, who used to date her mom. They have a 2-year-old daughter, and she has 3 other kids.
Wow.
He's been dating and grooming her since she was 14.
Wow.
Let me tell you something.
46 now.
Huh?
He's 46 now.
Now,
or is he 61 now?
First they said 46.
Right.
Then they said 47. First they had him in the 40s.
Right.
But then it jumped all the way up to the 60s. At this point, it don't even matter. Because right. You're disgusting.
Right.
Now, let me tell you, if that was Raquel Page Clark,
you know,
baby, I'd be cheesing in that mugshot just like this.
Just give your whole government on it.
I did. That's my baby. Yes, I did. Baby, I'd be cheesing in that mugshot.
But did y'all see the wedding?
First of all, they had the wedding in the church annex. And everybody
the people that were there,
y'all need to go to jail.
Right. That's what I'm like. I don't care, 18 or whatever. It wouldn't have been right. Like you sit up in there, and it wasn't like whoever, I think it was her friend that was filming or whatever. It was just the fact that y'all were, and I get it. Y'all
they got
trying to be supportive.
There.
Right.
There's no support for this. There's no support for this.
Because regardless if she's 18 now, What was he doing with her at 13? Because this ain't just started at 14.
No.
You goddaughter. So that means, were you messing with her?
Exactly. I'm like,
Man,
that just goes to show me that while he was dating the mama, you already had your eyes on her.
Yes.
And
probably
that made me look at some other, like, after that, it was some other post that popped up on Instagram. And men, I'm like, dang, y'all really just don't care what y'all say. Like, don't put yourself in jail. Make it easier for everybody else. Because there was a guy, he gave a whole post. He was like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. He was like, I actually do that. He was like,
he actually do that.
He said, I like young girls. He said, and I don't see anything wrong with it. He said they had a whole track, like he was tracking how he meets these young girls. He said what he will do is search the mother's pet. Like he'll probably talk to the mama, but he'll be looking on the page to see like if there's any male figures in the family, you know, like, and then that's when he swoops in.
Predator.
Yes.
So while y'all over here trying to get R. Kelly, y'all need to be getting these folks in your backyard.
Baby, I'm looking at everybody. I just told my husband the other day, I say I'm watching you, her daddy, uncles, cousins. I'm watching everybody. I don't trust nobody around the kids. Nobody.
And let me
get a hole stumped in your throat. Okay?
Right. It's like, yeah, they're 18. Wait till they're 18, 21. But if the problem comes in is the fact that you've been, first of all, you're her goddaughter. And see, that's why I tell people that whole godmama, goddaughter thing. We take those words, goddaughter, godmother, and all of that stuff because it's trending. Yeah. But that is not the correct meaning. You can't let everybody be your goddaughter, godmother, whatever the case. You can't let everybody. No. You don't know these people. So you just picking people, first of all, because the real that's the real true meaning of godparents. Y'all just picking folks, first of all, number one. Second of all, he had to been, like you said, looking at this baby girl over the years, grooming her in his mind, already had a plan. You were waiting for that girl to turn 18. Okay, 18. She in her words, she says she grown and she grown. She got 4 kids. She is a grown woman. Wait till she get 18. Then you can go in. But that means you were with her 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't care what you say. You done had sex with that girl.
Clearly, have a 2-year-old.
Right, especially if you got the 2-year-old child. You had sex with her prior to that, and somebody in that family let that child down. Y'all let that girl down when she got pregnant by that man, that grown bleep man, and y'all stood by and watched her go through a pregnancy and not put charges on this.
Because the mama was in and out of jail. Right. So the mama had, her own issues going on. Wow. But I'm just like
the other family members. Y'all sat and watched that.
Black people, let me tell y'all something. What y'all gonna stop doing is sweeping stuff up underneath the rug. Okay.
And then want to blame the girl about being fast. Yeah, she was on Facebook. I mean, when you look at her, you looking at her as that's still a girl. Of course she upholding for her man because everybody coming at her and she defensive. She's gonna do that. That's how y'all know how we were when we young. She said, all y'all hoes ain't y'all hoes jealous.
I got me an old man. I got your man finna go to jail.
I wasn't expecting TaShon to say that.
Right, that's what she was saying.
Real, though.
But my thing is, she is going to be defensive. But this is a baby girl. That where was her village prior to this? Y'all let this girl down.
Y'all probably get a little payoff, and for me, I don't know what this man got going on, child. Some folks will let stuff slide for a pack of Newport Longs in the box, okay, and some salt and vinegar chips. They don't care.
I'm so heartbreaking.
So real quick, do your sponsor shout outs because I know we got the guests coming on.
All right. Let's get to these shout outs.
Wow.
Yeah, because we'll be all day on that subject. We might have to revisit that.
We're gonna finish talking about that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So let's get these shout outs. Chef Green. Oh, I'm gonna get it right one of these.
Do it every
week. I do it, but I'm gonna get it right, Chef Green.
No, he's not wealthy, Erica, at all.
Oh man.
No.
Oh, okay. Look. Like Chef Green not wealthy.
Oh no, Chef Green gonna be wealthy soon.
Hello. Chef Green of Jolly Foods providing private chef services to us all.
Yep.
Chef services, smoothies, you name it, he has it, everyone. Please reach out to him at 216-301-0513, or you can follow him on IG at Carl the Chef. Also, we have the Plush Lab. Janice was here last week, dropping gems, baby.
Yep. 27 pieces.
Okay. Yes. So for all of your full body service, waxing, facials, more. She has like this, I was following, she got like this little pumpkin scrub and, ways to hydrate the skin for these winter months. Everybody, please visit the Plush Lab at www.theplushlab.com. Follow her on IG at the Plush Lab. I will give y'all the number, but she said, do not call her.
Yeah, don't call that phone. Don't call that phone.
Please.
I need some clarification on some products that you got.
Y'all can text her, but do not call.
Do not call.
No, it's going to be that one lady that said, I need some products. I need clarification.
Well, Mama, please.
It might be, Sonya, we're going to finish.
I'm not tech savvy. I had to call you, baby.
Look, I don't know, Mama. Don't do it. Don't try it. But look, that now shout out Chef Green, Jolly Foods of Jolly Foods. And the Plush Lab.
The Plush Lab, y'all.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all support these people and so forth. They're hardworking, Black-owned businesses, professional Black-owned businesses.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
It is homecoming day on Morris Brown campus. I am live in the studio, so if any Brown Knights are out there, y'all can come on in.
If they let you in, because security be tripping sometimes.
They Brown Knights, they'll be able to get in.
Okay, I hope so.
Y'all come on in, visit me in the studio. I am live.
We're by the restrooms, by the way.
The admin building, so come on in.
Yep.
And I'll try to see y'all a little bit on the yard. I got to stay safe, but we are waiting for our guest. I think she's trying to get in. Are you in, LaTanya? Okay, wait a minute. There you go.
Y'all see me?
Hold on. Let me take you. Okay.
You.
Let me take you out of this. I don't want to kick you out right now. I don't know how it's going to do. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. How you doing? Welcome to the mail room. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us on today. So we're going to jump right in because I was reading your bio and I am loving everything that you are doing. First of all, you are a children's author and educator. Woo-hoo, educator. Presents LaTanya Brooks. Houston, Texas, August 2021. Educator and author LaTanya Brooks, new titles, Marisol, A Little Girl with a Big Dream, and Adam Baum. Am I pronouncing it right? Baum?
Yes, Adam Baum.
Adam Baum, the autistic engineer. Wow, are both brilliantly written to inspire children's interest in STEM. For a full list of where to find these titles, visit the Grow with STEM website at www.growwithstem.com. LaTanya Brooks believes that education is a powerful tool in overcoming obstacles. Her website, Grow with STEM, STEM, you guys, provides information for parents, mentors, and educators for guiding their children and students down a successful path in STEM-related careers. The site also features works that aim to inspire diversity in STEM-related fields, as well as help guide children through difficult situations. Help me welcome Miss LaTanya Brooks to the studio.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Great morning.
So tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you do. First of all, I'm an educator, so I already love you. And STEM, that's an area, especially for us, that is so. Our school is actually in the process of becoming STEM certified, and it is a joy to watch us go through the process. It's tedious, but it's a joy. So tell us a little bit more of who you are and what you do.
Okay, well, I am, as you mentioned, I'm a STEM educator. I also teach business, but STEM is one of my passions because the world is changing, and I feel like we have to equip our students with the tools to be able to change with the world. STEM-related careers are some of the most prosperous careers, but sometimes they're the most hard to fill careers. They're also sustainable. Those are careers that's going to actually be available when our kids graduate. In my school, I brought STEM to my school. I teach programming, coding, robotics, and I teach grades from pre-K through 8.
Yay. Wow, that's awesome. So tell people what STEM means for those who are still not familiar. What is STEM?
STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. So my book, Marisol, A Little Girl with a Big Dream, I actually have this book available. And I'm gonna have to apologize in advance because I got a new phone and I got that new fold and it's heavy.
Oh, okay.
And so my camera stand usually is very secure, but now it's not that secure. And my daughter's like right here holding the phone for me. So if I'm shifting,
look, we understand. We totally understand.
It's iconic because
but this is Marisol, A Little Girl with a Big Dream. So this book, she aspires to be a mechanic. I'm sorry, that's Adam Bond. She aspires to be an environmental chemist. What I did, since I am an educator, I included a lot of TEKs that are elementary Common Core standards in here. So in books, I have like information in the back. I have questions and answers. I have vocabulary terms. So what I'm covering here is physical science, and those are the Common Core TEKs that students are expected to know in grades 3 and up.
Oh,
and Adam Baum, the artistic engineer, Adam wants to be a mechanical engineer. And this covers simple machines and some of the Common Core TEKs that's covered in 5th grade and up. So I make sure that my books are both inspirational and educational.
I love it. I definitely will be ordering one because I have pre-K and they participate in their STEM activities. And we had one not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago. And the kids, I love when kids they love science. Yes. Yeah. I was afraid of science and math growing up. And over time, I became a lover of science. I love science. And it's so good, especially to see African-American children deal with science and whatnot. Is that one of your focuses, to make sure that our babies are exposed to science and math and in those careers?
Yes, but it's also for students who may not be looking to major in things like that in college, because what I explain to them when I'm teaching coding and programming, it's not just teaching you how to use computers and how to be a programmer. It's teaching you how to apply those critical thinking skills, those problem solving skills. We always go over the problem solving loop, where you have to identify the problem and come up with the solutions and test it and retest it. So those are skills that can be used in any profession. Although I do emphasize the STEM careers, and I try to get, and all of my books are focused on minorities or the people that are underrepresented. So Marisol is written currently. It's offered on Amazon and my website, Grow with STEM, in Spanish and English. Adam Baum is only in English right now, but I do have the Spanish version coming out.
That's unique. I love that, because I do have Latino kids, bilingual kids in my classroom, and I teach brown and brown babies, and we're always emphasizing the importance of learning. No, I'm not. I had 10 years of Spanish and still can't speak it. Like,
amen. Shout out to the French. Feel the same way.
Can't do it.
Well, I read the books in both languages when I read to the kids, depending on the class.
Okay. So you're still teaching?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's
I
awesome.
teach and I also visit schools
Okay.
and read the books, give motivational speeches, give out motivational bracelets to the kids. So
Yeah.
right now I'm doing a lot.
Yeah.
But I am
But
still in the classroom now.
we need that. We really need that,
Yes, we do.
especially women in STEM. We need that representation.
Right.
Now, what made you want to? What inspired you to write about Adam, the autistic engineer? What inspired you to write about him?
I was inspired by people that I know. And I'm going to grab this book again because I want to read this excerpt, and I think that is going to speak volumes. So at the beginning of the book, I give a little literature on autism, and it's an autism fact sheet. But let me read what inspired me. This book was inspired by Jacoby Moses, Sebastian Garcia, Javier Hernandez, and Generic Brooks. When other kids see me in daycare, they don't want to play with me. Once they get to know me and see that I am normal, then they treat me better. Jacoby Moses. Mom, I wish people would just see me and not my autism. Sebastian Garcia. Jesus, remember that I am autistic and sometimes I have no filter. Javier Hernandez. Forget how the world sees me. I'm doing my own thing. Generic Brooks. And two of those are my relatives. And the other two, I have two best friends, and each best friend has a son that's autistic. And I consulted them every step of the way. They made sure that my character was authentic.
Yeah. I can appreciate that. I love the fact that you did include, because again, people have a tendency to just write everyone off and just have this one, generic look of who can participate in STEM and education. And I love the representation that you're bringing for girls and boys and for all, because again, this is who our classrooms are. Our classrooms are diverse. If you're a teacher and you are not teaching a diverse classroom, there's, I don't say a problem, but there's something, that we got to start looking at. When did you know that you wanted to become a children's author? Like being a teacher, and then what inspired you to start writing books for children?
I wanted to write books for quite some time, but I didn't have a clear vision. And when I started the STEM initiative in HISD, I realized that I can impact more than my district and my school. I could actually write books that will inspire kids from all over the world to pursue these STEM-related careers, get them excited about it, get them curious about it, get them informed about it. And I'm also creating workbooks to go with each as well. The workbooks are just about completed. But I looked at the statistics, and when you look at the fact that females they make up over half of the workforce, but it's like 25% or 24% of us are in STEM-related careers. And if you look at minority women, the numbers are even staggering. We are at a mere 4 and 5% when you look at female African American and Hispanic women. And just when you look at Blacks in general, Blacks and brown people in general, the numbers are low. So I feel like the key is exposure. And I want to expose them not by preaching to them, but just presenting it to them in a fun way.
Right. I so agree. Now, what are some of the careers that people can, because again, when you're teaching the children, you also have to teach the parents, because a lot of times the parents don't understand what is STEM. Are they just making robots or, gaming and all of that? That all goes in with STEAM, well, we call it our STEAM.
STEAM, because you include art.
Right. So what are some careers that parents can look out for their children, and just not limit them to, okay, well, you're just going to be behind this computer, because again, education, it extends to the families. So what are some of the careers that the kids can look into?
Any discipline in engineering, actually, because engineering is about solving problems.
Yeah.
And the reason that my character Marisol wants to become an environmental chemist is I also am careful to make sure that I'm choosing careers that I have a positive impact on the world. So we're talking about someone who is concerned with pollution.
Yeah.
And with Adam Baum, it also focuses on how you can take those things that make you different and realize those are the very things that make you gifted and special. So I really preach to the student, not preach to them, but I really talk to the students more than the parents, because the students, when they are excited about it, because the kids to get them excited about it. I can talk to parents and get them excited, and it's not going to do any good unless the kids actually want it. So once the parents see that the kids want it, then the parents start to support the kids. We talk about engineering, things in the medical field. Anytime that you go in the medical field, that's science, that's math, that's also problem solving.
Right.
Computer programming, systems analysts. So the list goes on, but all of these jobs are jobs that are actually going to be in use, and they're going to be jobs that allow us to make a very good living.
Right. I agree. That is, I love it. Yeah. I love the fact that we're able now to extend these programs and so forth, because now they're offering a lot of scholarships in STEM. Like I was like, where are these scholarships? When I was, going to school, like they're offering so many scholarships across the country, and really a lot for minority students. Do you participate? Do you deal with that as well? Help students and maybe in high school or even in middle school to start that process?
I don't start the process with the scholarships. Okay. What I do is, because I'm pre-K through, I'm pre-K. Her arm is hurt. I'm pre-K through. So I have seen the scholarships that's available, and I've noticed that there are more scholarships that are being available for. There are some that are focused on just women. Yeah, and because even if you look at the minority population, women are still lagging. And so what I do is I go in and make it interesting for women. I am also an entrepreneur who teaches entrepreneurship. So on the side, I have a mentorship program, and I currently have, and her name is Sydney Simone, and she is a student at Prairie View. She's a biology major.
Oh, wow.
And this is STEM. She's a biology major, and right now she's a student, and she also has a little side business where she makes many of her own products. So she's selling lip gloss, body shimmers, lip scrubs. And we recently, last weekend, had a little pop-up shop for her. So that was fun. Nice. So we can just hone in on any interest and see how, not any, but many interests, and see how it relates to STEM. My middle school students, I actually teach principles of information technology. So for those students, I feel like if I can teach that in the 7th and 8th grade level, once they go to high school, it will allow them to make a decision on an area of focus. So I do try to catch them young. In 8th grade, I get them certified. I get them, they come out, they have an opportunity to become professionally tech certified, and I'm excited about that. Every student I had last year was certified. So I'm working on that. That's my goal for this year as well.
Oh my God. Please give her a hand clap for that. Do y'all understand?
Absolutely.
That is a lot. The processes and all of that is a lot. All of your students are certified.
Yes.
Awesome.
And
job
they're all
to
in
you.
high school now. So the course that I teach, the technology course that I teach to my 7th and 8th graders is a survey course. So they take everything from networking to security to programming to hardware to software. And I feel like middle school is the perfect opportunity, even though it is a high school course that they gave me permission to teach in middle school. So, and I feel like middle school is the perfect grade level to teach that in, because since it's a survey course, when my students make it to the 9th grade, they're in high school, now they know what they want to focus on. So I have one student that's focused in programming, I have another one that's focused in network security, and I have another one that's focused more in the hardware aspect of it. So I love that.
Yeah.
Can I ask her a question real quick? Hi, I'm the green machine. I'm behind the scenes. You probably can't see me, but either way, you can hear me. But pleasure to meet you. I like everything that you're doing, and it's a great way to support our youth and help them to grow and cultivate them into strong young men and women. And I want to ask you this: as you've developed your books over time and, working with the STEM program, what has been the most inspiring moment that you've encountered since you've been doing this, since you've embarked upon this journey?
Really that class last year that was able to take the course, and we had to deal with the pandemic. There was a lot to deal with, and for those kids to come out victoriously, that meant a lot to me. It really brought me to tears. Another thing that really warmed my heart was when I was able to go and speak to one of the schools in the neighborhood in which I grew up in, and it was there are students that were struggling with reading. And so even though it was reading, I brought in the book Marisol, a Little Girl with a Big Dream, because she wanted to be an environmental chemist only after she read. So she read books, and she realized after reading that pollution was a problem in the world, and she wanted to do something to help. So I was able to take a book about STEM and emphasize the importance of reading. And those kids, I was celebrating them because they were struggling, and a majority of them passed the STAR test. So I came in, and they didn't know that I was the guest speaker. So I was like the server. I was like serving them all breakfast. They had their pajamas on. And we were all in the library, and after everything, they got settled in. I came to the front of the library, and introduced myself. They was like, "Why is the biscuit lady in front of us?" And then when they found out who I was, and then I told them that I was from that neighborhood, and that I was very proud of them, and I had like little swag bags for them, little motivational bracelets for them and stuff. And that was my Beyonce moment, because they was like, "What? You're so weird." And I was getting ready to leave, and they was like, "No."
Right.
And I was like, "Guys, I teach on the other side of town. I got to get over there." But that was so rewarding. And I look forward to the world opening back up, because I want to have more moments like that. I want to be able to not just sell the books. I want to go and actually see the students that I'm impacting. I want to talk to them. I want to inspire them. I want to hear their stories. I give them opportunities to share as well.
Yeah. It's just a joy just to hear you speak about this again, because over time, and you've witnessed it too, it's like we've been shut out, but now it's like we're able to emerge and be on the scene. And I love it when I see my students participate in the STEM activities. It's just a joy, especially to see my pre-K my brown babies, they're excited about math.
It was a joy for us to see when we came to visit your class.
Yeah,
that was a joy to see
so I applaud you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And however we can support, we're here.
Yes.
But before you leave, and I hate when good conversation, we have to end conversation. Tell us how we can support you, where we can find you, and where we can get your books.
Okay, so my company is growwithstem.com. And I started to publish my own books under a different label, which is nextlevelbookpublishing.com. But it doesn't matter if you go with growwithstem.com and there's an option to purchase books, it'll take you to the next level. So you'll see those books. You'll also see my new upcoming book. I'm having a book launch, and that's I'm gonna be sending invitations out via Eventbrite. So if you can send that out to your audience.
Okay.
But my newest book is A Brown Girl Like Me.
Oh.
And so this features, and it's a journey through her story. So it features all of these women, starting from Sojourner Truth all the way to Kamala Harris. And of course, it's Grow with STEM. So I have women that have broken glass ceilings when it comes to NASA, when it comes to the medical. I have the first Native woman that earned a medical degree in here. I have one of the Asian women that was known as the woman of physics. So this is my latest book, and this is the one that I'll be having my book launch on November the 13th. So I'm really excited about
that. One's going to be a powerful one.
That's the kids version of the book, and there's also an adult version of the book. Or for older kids, it's called These Shoulders I Stand On. So very similar. It shows all these different women, but it's written more for adults. But it's a fun read in poetic fashion. And at the end of this book, there are lists of accomplishments. So you can read about 1 or 2 paragraphs. It's a coffee table book. So this book is designed to pique your interest and hope that some of my girls can see themselves in some of these women and want to know more about them and do research and delve more into some of these women.
Yeah, I definitely will be buying. I love books, especially books for my classroom, books of color. That's all I have in my library for school. So I definitely will be purchasing those. I need those for the classroom, my kids. LaTanya, thank you so much for stopping by. We wish you many blessings on this journey. We need you. Don't stop. The schools need you.
It's big because I work in the industry and I'm a certified tech, and it is amazing when you can look across the room and speak that language to somebody that looks like you. Yeah. And when it's crazy when the other people sitting like, what the? And they amazed. To understand 1011. Like that is, and I teach it to my kid. My daughter is device efficient. Yeah. She's 16 and she can hack you. Yeah. You know, I mean,
we just did binary conversions last week, and I was like, this is so fun. They was like, okay, we like it, but it's not that fun. And one of my students was like, yes, it is. So I love it.
Like, I'm a device guy.
Also, I have a special right now. I have a bundle special for all of my books where if you buy the bundle, you get it for a cheaper price. So if you go to Grow with STEM or Next Level Book Publishing, you'll see it.
Okay, so it's on your website where we can buy the bundle.
Yeah, the bundle is available.
Oh, she already pulled $55. Hey, y'all make sure you go get these books, especially if you're a classroom teacher or you're even in your family. Y'all know I'm big on books. Build your kids' libraries. Get those books. Put them in. Christmas is coming up. Get those books.
I mean, and as also as Black families, it is very important that we are device, electronic, efficient. We must learn how to use the internet, how to use devices to our benefit. The gap must be bridged.
Yes.
Because it is a shame how far of a gap there is with our kids in technology and their access to it and using it and implementing it into their lives, where other kids have access all the time.
Right. Don't just buy the iPhone, y'all. Don't just keep buying the phone.
There's so much that goes into your family just sitting down and learning how to be efficient on the internet.
Right.
Stop with, mom. No, you can. Everybody can learn. I promise you, you can learn.
Yeah.
They implemented the technology, a lot of the terms into your devices that you're using every day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Black families is important. It is, it's vital to your futures.
Yeah.
You'll be amazed what you understand once you get an understanding of what you're using and how people are using it for and against you. Let's be honest.
Right. Yeah. And you have someone like LaTanya Brooks who broken it down for us, like put it in those terms.
Stop making excuses, Black Americans.
Right.
Stop making excuses.
She broke it down for us to understand the vocabulary, the terms. So please, you guys, go to growthestem.com.
Grow with STEM.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did put it there. growwithstem.com. Make sure you go over onto that website, purchase the books for your family, for your classroom. Good teacher gifts. Teachers like books. We love books. So, purchase these books for your teachers, for your kids' classroom and so forth. It's needed. So thank you again, LaTanya Brooks, for stopping by. Again, you will see much support from us. And again, whatever you need, let us know.
Thank you. Thank you.
So enjoy your day. Tell your daughter she did a wonderful job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she is dying right here. Her arm is like, she's like,
tell her she can break. Have a great
thanks for having me, guys. I think I'm going to relieve her because her arm's about to fall off.
Bye, you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. LaTanya Brooks, you guys. Much needed. Please.
I mean, people don't realize just how dangerous it is when we as Black families don't understand technology.
Yeah.
Like you're more susceptible to being hacked. You're more susceptible to scams. I mean, as Black families, we have to close that gap because it is so there's things in programs that are only online.
Right.
Look at how now people are taking advantage of these new jobs that are popping up from home that are strictly online on your computer. So many of us have that. Oh, I don't touch the computer.
Yeah,
That computer. I don't touch that computer. It might tell me back.
Carl said, tell Mr. Tank, I said, salute. Thanks for staying in the course and being a real one. It's all love, my brother. So he said, thank you for doing what you do.
Yeah.
Because we need it. We need it.
Like people don't realize, Rob, no, I get excited talking about devices. Really that is my thing. And people don't realize that when you connect a device to the internet, you're networking.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're networking. I don't network. Yes, you are.
The information network.
Yes, you are. And we have to stop, putting this stigma up about technology and teach our older people they're being taken advantage of because of their lack of knowledge of technology. We can just pop it up. I'm gonna Google this real quick.
Right.
Whereas these older people are just taking the word for it. And it's dangerous.
And it is dangerous. Like the scamming.
I've had people call me, I done lost $400. How? They told me to buy these cards.
Nope, don't do it.
I mean, and nobody's telling them, hey, Google this. Like, I don't use the internet.
IRS is not going to call you. No. Your local bills are not going to call you. Social Security is not going to call you. And they do use that.
But they know we're targets. Though.
Right.
They know we have cell phones and we really don't know how to use them. So, you're a target now.
Yeah.
And that needs to stop.
Just hang up. That's what I do.
Like teach your elders in your family how to text. Like my aunt, who's 91, we have the grandpad for her. We had it for Madame. And when she passed, we just won. My cousins went on and gave it to her. And so, you know, she's getting used to the whole. Oh, I can see you. Yeah, I'm following you. You know, and so forth. But she loves it.
But it gets amazing for them.
It is.
And just like my mom started doing it, and I'm like, Mom, I promise you, just give it a chance. Yeah. Sometimes it's gonna lag. You may be in the area where the connection ain't good. If I do this 4-5 times, I'm doing the rerun. It ain't me, Mama. It's just the internet connection.
Right.
You know, you can make stop making it seem like it's hard.
It's scary for them.
It
is because they're used to
walk with them.
Handwriting.
With them,
and
like,
actually,
but we have to be more patient. Because I noticed that as a generation, we get a little bit irritated because they didn't grow up with this.
They don't understand.
They don't. Because think about it. When we were, I remember when, we were, because we all knew when the cell phone started.
But we didn't get our first one until the price came out.
It was the Nokia blue. It wasn't even the flip. I had the Nokia. With the hard one, and it had the one game, the snake on it. Yes.
Oh, don't sleep on snakes.
They had the one that was made out of metal.
Oh yeah, I had that. I had that one.
My dad had the big one when it first came out.
Like Zach Morris had on Saved by the Bell.
Did you really go
battery
there?
pack. He had that one. So, you know, you carrying around this big lunch bag.
Your dad had burn spots on his side.
You pull out the big old military looking one. And then, like you said, then you go to the Nokia. And then think about how we adjusted to that. Like, you know, and then we start adjusting to the text messages. The chirp. I wanted the next tail.
Oh, my goodness.
I wanted that chirp.
When they came up, first of all, if I'm gonna ask, hey, you got that bottle of peanut butter?
You had to hear that chirp.
I'm sitting here like, but can you put it on private? Do I need to hear your whole conversation?
Yes, you do. Yes.
What they want?
You did it only to let me know that
absolutely.
They say what they want on that. What they want on that?
And then peanut butter. You got peanut outside.
It's like chirp. You had the pagers, then you had the chirp.
We had pagers with no phone.
Right. No,
everybody had a pager. I don't know how to go to
but y'all African American females, y'all solved that because y'all learned how to write on the pager.
You know?
Yeah.
Turn it over upside down. 43770. Baby, hello.
If y'all black women ain't into it. Oh, I'm gonna make sure you got the message. I ain't got no message. I got the numbers. Turn it over.
Turn it upside down.
I'm looking at it like,
some codes. If it beat once or twice,
our sister gonna get to you. We gonna find. Look here.
Gonna find.
I don't care what hole you climb in. Somebody gonna reach down there. Hey, a message.
Oh my goodness!
Tell me,
you know how you rented the pages? Like I remember renting a page for a pager from Rent a Center or something like that because you couldn't buy the entire one. And you like, then you think about it, you're like,
they had a whole pager shop stock in '95.
That chart was
let's go more hood than that. How many of y'all knew the payphone phone number by heart? The 2 or 3 payphones in your number by heart.
And be like,
you
look,
told them call you on it.
This time, call me. I'm gonna be.
You told them hit me back on it. You knew it by heart so much. Look. I'm gonna be there about 12.
Exactly.
And you was there by 11:58.
Yep. You had that 11:57 to call back and
But remember, at one time, if they called a payphone, it wasn't no need for a quarter.
Right, exactly.
It wasn't no need.
That was a free. That was your free call.
And then we moved to the Nokia phones, and everybody was able to. No, AT&T phones, the black ones when they would start with AT&T,
like the BlackBerry,
the Star Tac.
Yeah. So everybody was able to get that. Right. Signed up with AT&T. Everybody got the phones and whatnot. Then you got the Nokias, and then, but think about it. Like I had the big Nokia before they went down the size, had the big one. And I remember traveling and I remember traveling and you would have to stop because you didn't have car adapters. So you had to stop and plug up. I was like traveling to Memphis, stopped on one of them little side towns because my battery's going down. But them batteries lasted a long time.
For a whole week.
Yeah. For a long time. Because they had nothing called data.
Tetris and Snake.
They have nothing called data.
First of all, they lasted. First of all, because remember, wasn't nobody trying to use their daytime minutes. Call me after 9, please.
Do not, hey, listen. Do not dial. No. Don't dial me until 9.
Hey, hold on. What if, we're going to up the ante on that. You remember those days when they started getting 7 o'clock and you knew you had that? That was the phone plan. When you could up your don't call me hours 2 hours.
I forgot about that. You could not call. So your phone did.
We embraced 7 o'clock when it came out, though, didn't it?
9 o'clock. Pick up your phone, really, unless it was a dire emergency.
Right.
Until 9 o'clock.
And those phone call charges were real.
Exactly. There were no games to play.
Right.
Nobody was texting like
you didn't even have solitaire at that point.
Like
you had a snake.
I remember getting my first phone bill. I think I went through an AT&T phone. And I was like, $400? Why am I billed $400? They were like, because you're talking during the daytime.
Because you talk too much. They didn't want to really say it like that.
So I got to wait till 9 o'clock.
Don't even get me into it.
Hey, shouts out to all the dudes that ran up that chick phone bill. Because y'all disobeyed the rules.
Right.
There's a bunch of us. Hey, there's a bunch of y'all out there. A lot of us out there. We didn't, because dudes didn't really obey the rules back then. Like,
we did not play by the rules.
Already.
Yeah, we knew you had 500 minutes, but we doubled that easily.
So then that's when I left AT&T.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
That bill.
We're not going to have retention department stories today.
No.
The number you have reached is
no longer in service.
Goodbye.
And then you move to then they moved to the 7 o'clock. You're like, okay, I can talk.
Then unlimited data.
Y'all. That was a game changer right there, boy.
Listen.
What?
I remember
T-Mobile.
Late at night. Hey, I can't get on the internet. Why? What's wrong? She ain't hitting me back. Open that up. I said, boy, look here. I said, but she charging you $1.20 to talk to her, though.
Child. The sidekick came. T-Mobile sidekick.
Hey, look. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted one of those.
Remember the little?
They had to bring it back last year.
I had the little mini one.
The mini.
I had the little mini flip, and it opened up like a little tablet with an antenna on it, and this was your phone.
Hey, you know what? I was jealous of my cousins when it came out, and they was the ones that had it, and I was sitting up there watching them use it. Yeah, I was the one that was jealous because I wanted one.
Don't be jealous. And you know what the real iPhone was? The BlackBerry with that little white ball in the middle.
That BlackBerry aggravated me. People were
Listen,
my BlackBerry trackball don't light up.
That's what I had the BlackBerry.
My BlackBerry trackball don't light up no more. What's going on with it? I'm sitting there like, what? Yo, trackball.
The BlackBerry big because it was really for business people.
Again, women transformed.
We transformed.
But baby, I had me one. I had a few of them.
Burnt orange. I had a black one, the burnt orange, and the blue. Yeah. And then when Apple came out,
I ain't never wanted one of them.
That was literally BlackBerry's my last phone.
That changed the game for you black people out there because
that BlackBerry was
new stuff was. Listen,
man,
when I cracked open my first one, I fell in love. I did. I jailbroke it. I'm one of them people.
See,
I needed everything. I need to be able to do everything at all times.
So wait a minute. So Android really was BlackBerry considered an Android?
No, it had its own operating system.
No, they came up with Android because they felt like Apple's system was too restrictive. It's like Apple's your dad. You got to ask him for everything.
Right.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And you do.
That's true. That's really true.
Okay, so BlackBerry and Nokia and all of them, they were just phones. They were just regular phones.
Brands of phones. Nokia's been around for a long time.
And then then Android system was created.
Mm-hmm.
And then Apple system was created.
No, Apple. And remember, Apple came out first,
right? And then Android.
And remember, they did it just as a response,
right?
And the crazy thing is, they're both made in the same factory.
Right,
exactly.
for real.
They've been suing each other since 2007 over the buttons on the phone, over the camera.
Right.
I mean, you know who has the better camera?
Yeah.
And Apple just followed. I'm gonna take the camera.
Now, honestly, I can't say Samsung. The Androids had a better camera than iPhone, but I don't know about. I have the 12. I'm not getting that 13, y'all.
Apple is a brand that's made for people.
For as bougie.
Not really. It's picture based because a lot of people have memory issues, so they thought picture basing it. That's why 3-year-olds can use a tablet.
But this is true.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But you know,
say something.
But you know that some of the Apple people, and
you need
it's
a
not
picture?
everyone, but
You need a
some of
picture.
the Apple people, they really like, you're poor. Like I definitely have friends that say you're poor if you don't have an Apple.
You know what I do?
Sweetie,
Hey,
you
look,
make
listen, hold on.
monthly installments on your phone,
you know what I
sweetie.
do?
You're poor.
You know what I do? I do this to them, and they go like,
What is that? And I'm like, sweetie, it's the phone. I'm like, it's the phone.
You don't have an Apple. You cannot sit with me.
Then guess what you have? You have a Samsung, and I love it.
You have a remake.
I love it dearly.
How come your pictures look so blurry?
They worked on that.
They worked
on it.
I ain't never had a problem. I ain't never had a problem.
Now, I will admit, because my husband, Chef, is Samsung, right? And he did my pictures for a photo shoot, and people really thought that I had a professor. No, I said he used his phone, and the pictures did come out really cute. So I will use his phone for pictures. But I mean, now that Apple, we've upgraded our pictures.
But they ain't looking like that, though.
We have it. We have it. What you mean? The open box, the open phone? What? Our pictures are good now. Our pictures are good. We need that whole open book.
No. I'm talking about the actual quality. Let me actually.
We have good quality pictures too.
Oh my God! Look at your own event at sunset. Your own. Look at that. Look at the sun contrast colors. How they blend. They melt. They blend together and make harmonious music. To where the images are standing.
What song they singing, Tank?
This is your event.
What song they singing, Tank?
I feel the heat. Oh, got me giggling like a school.
She cleansing.
Baby, stay with me tonight. Come on.
She said her lens said, wipe me down. Her camera lens said, wipe me down.
No sounds a wide event look right. Colors just look tight. Don't you know Samsung's right? Look at it.
Your pictures do look good.
Oh my God, they look pristine.
Is that the latest Samsung?
The fold.
Babe, you see the new book?
I want the fold or the flip.
What is it called? The fold?
That one's the fold.
This is called the fold.
So what is the flip?
This is the flip is the smaller one. It's about the size of a regular phone, but it folds in half.
I want that, so that one opens.
It gives you the vibe of the old school.
The trap phone.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
dope boy phone.
The flip phone.
The dope boy phone. Wow.
Dope boys have flip
Stop hating on the iPhone.
But when she opens up, people are like, what is that? Like, that's my, because it's a full size phone. And they just sitting there looking at it like, and I'm like, yeah. I said, yeah, we do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we do that.
What is it?
Don't hate on
We did that shot.
Okay, though. That's okay, because we do have
like right now. Can you do a whole? You're right, Rob.
We have a lot of features.
You have right.
We have a lot of features.
And they're in work.
They do work. They do work.
Yeah, but those features said you wiping your lens off just a second ago.
I was just wiping it off.
Wipe me
down. But don't wait till the next. The 13 out now, so everybody else's phone just gonna start failing.
Yeah, really. Now, one thing I can't say about
I'll be setting y'all up. I'm gonna give y'all a good 2 months with this one.
I already said
with another one.
I ain't buying the 13 doggone. I just got the 12 mats, and that's enough for me. And the whole face.
Who's you carrying?
Now, you know they with T-Mobile and Sprint. T-Mobile, yeah,
is it trash? Now?
It is trash.
I'm hearing it is trash.
It is trash.
Tank. Don't get Tank into a retention department mode. Please, no. Today is not a work day.
I've been with Sprint for like ever, and you know, me and Sprint have a love-hate relationship, so they were good. But now that they merged, T-Mobile is trash. So I'm gonna have to try to come on over to somewhere.
It's between love and hate.
T-Mobile Verizon or something. What y'all got?
I'm cheap. I have Boost.
So is Boost good?
I've been having Boost since Jesus was a boy. So
so did Moses refer you?
He did.
Did Moses refer you?
He did.
Upon this rock.
Please get
because reception is horrible. Like I have, and a lot of the companies now would tell you if you have T-Mobile coming in, you're gonna have bad reception. Yeah. So I'm just like, I can't afford to do that because like if I'm trying to go live or whatever or do something, my reception is horrible. And I'm like, I know my bill is paid.
Right.
Like, why am I having these issues? So
I don't know. I have the family plan with Boost. It's like 4 of us, and my bill is like $107.
Really? How is AT&T? Y'all, let me know which one is the best.
You got to get a 5G phone because
this is a 5G though.
I keep on touching this.
I have a 5G.
It's awesome. Like I'm able to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
Like it's again, we can make a movie.
Let's make a movie.
And the thing is, the phone focus.
I can make a movie too. You do know that.
You gotta buy the app.
No, you don't have to buy the app. I have the app right here. iMovie app. That's what you're talking about.
Versus.
You
want to have a versus?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You like to do a versus?
And speaking of challenge,
we can do a versus because we got iMovie. How about that? What y'all got? Y'all got to buy the app?
No.
Oh, because I was already built.
We just got to record.
We have studio director.
Oh, we have studio. We got all that too.
The full version. But you gotta buy it though.
No, we gotta buy it. It's on Apple. What you talking about?
Power Director is it's
an app. Oh, so women have to.
I'm talking to the mic, man.
To be honest, you're gonna have to buy it. You're gonna have to ask.
You're gonna have to ask. I'm
gonna have to ask Apple for it. Everything that went down here since Steve Jobs gone.
We got like Apple Podcasts. We got all of that. Speaking of Apple Podcasts, y'all do know the mailroom is on Apple Podcasts. It is on Apple Podcast. So go on write the reviews. Listen to
at the twilight of my life, I gotta get an Apple phone.
Get an Apple.
All the pictures and everything that's on there.
I grew up for life. I got old school mail room. Right. I don't even know how to act if I was to get a Android. How do you do it?
Pick it up in time.
Because we're the people that know how to use computers. That's why because we know how to navigate a computer system and operate. It's the same thing.
But you know what? I say the same thing. Because my daughter is the only one in the house with an Apple, with an iPhone.
Oh, she's an
I'll be like, how do you use this thing? I'm like, I just pick it up and dial a number with all of that extra stuff.
I can do both. I can do both Android and Apple.
What's up, y'all?
I'll touch your soul on either.
I really don't know what. I need to look at somebody's. Chef, can I see your phone?
Oh no! Why you ask that man that? Why you ask that man that? Oh Lord, here we go.
Phones. Let me see if I can do it.
You know what? For all the men out there know what to do. The next time they say that, show them the phone and show them that we're looking at naked pictures of you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And she gonna be, look at her. She gonna,
Yes. Look at that
face. But for real, y'all always want to do it. You know what? I'm looking at you. Here you go. And you're gonna be like,
You said these were for my eyes only, so here. I guess you can have.
How does an Android work? Because everybody's an Android, except for me and Bobby, me and my brother.
It's easy. It's not. It's just like using a computer. It's no different. If you can use a computer.
I mean, there's Word. There's
because we have
my files, my gallery. Same thing.
When you text it, let me see your phone.
My phone may not be the best. I told you I've had this phone since 2016.
Oh my God!
Hello.
I touched the Android, y'all. Oh my God! Oh my gosh!
What kind of? While she's examining the Android system,
open up. How do you text?
What you
hit the text button.
Hit the messages.
Hit messages. It's the message. Message.
And then you just text.
And then you text.
Text.
And then
I can text. I can multi-text. I can call the people. Video call them from the stage.
Oh, y'all can video call me.
Google.
Wow.
So and we're going to start being able to FaceTime.
FaceTime is just strictly the Apple, but you guys decided that you wanted to join Duo.
I heard.
You want to talk to Android people?
So
y'all want to talk to the Android people.
I do use Duo with my Android family. I do use it, but
I guess it's something about them apples.
I heard that as well.
How about them apples? I mean,
oh my gosh.
Hey, look.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. While we're examining that on the phones, and I know, hey, look, we've been having a great conversation today, but let's get these sponsor shout outs in so we can get back to it while we examining, while the Android versus Apple.
Oh, look at her.
Happy born day. 16.
Y'all gonna make me cry.
16.
We're gonna talk about this birthday.
Oh, here we go. I gotta get ready.
All right. So first up, we have Lady Luxury Design.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you wearing some customs today?
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
But
Wait, they're on the shelf?
huh?
See, they on the shelf?
No. These are Lady Luxury
jewelry.
Custom crafts.
Oh, I guess we're getting to that next. So
we are.
So you got me in the
Webb. So we have Lisa Webb and her husband and the with the delicious cheesecake.
Hey, listen, say brother.
Say
brother, you got the listen, this big tank. Call me, bro. Call me.
I know, right? I'm ready for my order right now. I cash up you right now.
Listen, I need to talk to you today for next week.
Right.
Bro, I cash up you today. I want a full cake. Let's go.
I got something for all y'all.
The cake was good, but the jewelry and the crafts are even better.
Absolutely.
If y'all want some custom made jewelry and crafts, please follow Miss Lisa Webb on IG at The Lady Luxury, and that is TheLadyLuxurie, The Lady Luxury. All right, Lady Luxury Designs. And then we have Lash by Tangia with the snappers. The magnetic cosmetic magnetic cosmetic. Magnetic lashes and cosmetic products. So let me ask you.
Ready to pair.
How many wears can you get out of the?
That's a great question. I think on their website they say you could get about 30 some wears.
Wow. That's 75%.
But you can actually, it depends on how you take care of them. So if you wear them every day, then you're going to wear out your lashes. Right. Then you have to buy a new set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where mine, I've already had them over a year now. This whole set. But I don't wear them every day. So I'm able to take care of them and so forth. So these, when I tell you, a great investment.
Please follow.
Really inexpensive, honestly.
Yes, reach out to Tangia.
Yes.
You can get, that's cheaper than eyelash extensions.
Yes.
That's cheaper than going and getting your lashes done. That's cheaper than you going to the beauty supply store and buying your own lashes to get them. You can get 30 wears.
Plus. Yeah,
you can get 30 plus wears out of your magnetic lashes by Tangia. So please reach out to her at 404-781-8437. Once again,
don't take off it.
404-781-8437. So I also have some listeners wanting to know how can they promote their business on the mailroom, like cost and everything.
Absolutely.
So please.
You can text me at 404-512-3188, but professionally, you can, and I will send you an email. You can email ygm7671@gmail.com. So if you want to promote your business, do a business shout out, like she said, just email me ygm7671@gmail.com. All right.
Low battery.
So look, before we get back into that, so remember earlier we were talking about all of these illustrious HBCUs.
Yeah.
And Green Machine brought up the reopening of Michigan's.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
so I
absolutely.
found it.
You found it. Okay.
I found it.
Give us a.
So let's get a little story. So Michigan is reopening.
Okay.
The only HBCU design school.
Really?
Yes. In the city of Detroit.
Really?
Yes.
Where they represent the ball.
What they're saying, despite having the largest percentage of African Americans residents in any major city, Detroit does not have an HBCU. However, that was not always true.
Right.
So what they're saying is, let me get the name of the school. All right. The name of the school, they are thinking of reopening Lewis College, which is a design and alt culture school.
Okay.
They want to, they have plans to reopen this college in March of next year.
Wow.
The tuition.
Look at that.
Let me tell y'all.
Now, how quick this is happening now.
Let me tell y'all. Y'all better jump on this tuition
for real.
ASAP. $7,000
for the year.
Yes.
For the year.
For the year. Okay.
Design school.
And they're saying that Black designers make up about 5% of the industry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need for y'all to okay.
So now that means they're gonna have to sell the city of Detroit.
What happened with Detroit ain't really black. Y'all just Detroit ain't really black. Y'all just choose to live there.
Cause y'all got those cold winters.
Oh, I mean, we didn't really choose that, did we? Right now, it's 50 degrees outside. Oh, Lord Jesus. It's cold out here.
They got heavy flight
Shout out to Lewis College. Yeah. For reopening back up, giving people more opportunities.
Yeah.
Diverse groups and
I really hope that. I really hope that works, because it's amazing in a city that large.
Right.
There's no HB, like none.
But think about because all the HBCUs are on.
Remember, y'all blacks just moved there.
And west, South Coast.
Yeah.
But still,
we don't have
when you think about the population and how long they've been there.
Yeah. Wow.
That migration took place years ago.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I'm excited for them.
Too.
So shout out Lewis College. Y'all better go get that $7,000 tuition, y'all. Come on now.
Happy homecoming,
Morris Brown.
I can't do my old it's homecoming. I used to be able to scream it, y'all. I can't. But happy homecoming. The yard is full, y'all. If y'all are coming,
I mean, absolutely full.
I am not going to be on the yard.
You can get parking spaces, but go ahead.
I'm in the studio, but I'm not going to be able to hang out with y'all today. I just got to keep safe. I got to stay safe,
She's an educator. Please
I'm an
keep
educator.
Safe.
And because I have to go back to work on Monday.
I like that face you just made. That play. I got to play it safe.
I know. I got to play it safe. I am tempted. You're like a big kid. You want to see all your friends, but most of all of my friends we usually meet up. Everybody's pretty much, they got a lot of stuff that's going on. Like there've been a couple of deaths, and so people are just not feeling. And then the hope they say,
But you want to go outside?
I want to go outside, but I gotta go back to. This is the deal. I gotta go. Shut up. You are not going to. I'm tempted, but I got on my gear. I'm going to meet up some friends. And I know if I go to the left, I'm gonna be out there.
I'm finna say you ain't gonna make it.
You're definitely gonna be out there.
So I'm gonna go on that elevator when I leave here. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna get in my car and I'm gonna just sit there for a slow moment and I'm gonna think about safety. Safety in Monday morning. Because I have to get tested. We get tested twice a week at school. And if my test comes up negative, I have to sit at home and they're not going to pay me.
I mean, positive.
I mean, yeah, if I come up positive, they're not going to pay me. And that's messing with my coins.
Everybody need their coin.
I need my coins.
It's Halloween. Put your mask on. I mean, for real, this is what COVID's made for.
And I got my mask for my ear.
Get your real one.
I can't do, and I can't. I just cannot function in the mask.
She's got to coordinate.
It's Halloween, y'all. It's Halloween. This is your time to role play.
This is about to be that year when we see the most scream masks.
You can put a mask on and it's all good. It's Halloween.
I got my mask. I just can't
see the most scream masks.
We're in the middle of a penny, honeys. We're in the middle of a penny.
I can't function. I can't talk like this.
No.
I cannot.
What's your favorite character?
My favorite character? Yeah. Betty Boop.
There's Betty Boop with a mask on. Go as the nurse, Betty Boop. That way you have an excuse to have a mask on. Boop. There you go. There you go. Chef
for today.
Yeah. I was going to say chef.
Chef.
Yeah, chef.
You know what? I might do that. Y'all doing any Halloween parties? Anybody doing?
Absolutely not. I'm going to be at my crib.
But I'm gonna tell y'all a little something. But we're gonna talk about that. But yeah, it's going down.
A Halloween party.
I hope they didn't watch. The feed. You know or not.
My theme is 80s.
Two parties.
That's it.
80s is the
80s.
80s is the thing.
They didn't watch the feed.
I'm going as Ice Cube, Doughboy. This really slick. You know, in every video, it's really slick. You from California? Why everybody holler this really slick? Why everybody holler? Hey, this really slick. Who is really slick?
We hard, cuz.
Hey, cuz.
Hey, cuz.
You know what? Better than that, they have a wig at Party City. I might go as KD.
Whoa.
The temples with the hat on.
Whoa.
It's an 80s
I can see that.
You don't know who KD is? Oh,
bro, did we forget? Music. Did we forget? Yeah.
You got to know. You
go on and give her the assignment. Go on and give her the assignment. Go on and give her the assignment.
Go look up Ice Cube and the Predator.
Let me see.
I need you to go look up the Predator. I need you to go look up.
She has a new assignment, y'all.
Oh, Ice Cube. Ice Cube.
I know who Ice Cube is.
There's an album with him and Dre called Predator.
Okay.
It's like it's called Natural Born Killer.
Let me see.
So she has to look that up.
Wait.
So look.
It's like
talk about quickly about Sydney's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was it?
Her birthday is Sunday, but we just making a whole weekend out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got the privilege of dropping her off at the homecoming game, and I was cool enough to.
Did you cry?
Huh?
Did you cry?
Anyway,
I knew that answer, but I wanted y'all had to get it out of it.
This was her first homecoming event.
Yeah.
So she was excited.
Yeah.
So she went out there, had a little mask on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so you going to the game? She's like, yeah, me and my friends are gonna go to the game. And so I was like, okay. So she's like, you're gonna drop me off. And I said, oh, really? And she's like, yeah, so we'll be ready, to go at 6:30.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna play chauffeur, and I like that.
Yeah.
So today I'm gonna have my little Halloween costume.
Oh, it's today?
Well, we did homecoming last
night.
Whole weekend.
Okay, got you.
It's her. I told her it's her and her friends, and to make sure that they're safely dropped off, and I'm chauffeuring.
Okay.
Well,
what's the
not chauffeuring.
I'm like Panky driver.
Right.
I ain't gonna spill nothing now. Dropping Henny.
Because she'll see. Okay, it's still my daddy, but he's playing a different role. He's chauffeur, and that's cool.
No, but that's good. That's good.
I mean, my thing is, I take it anywhere I can get it.
Yeah,
because that lets me know that she's including me in her world, and that's big.
Yeah,
the trust factor is definitely there.
What event is today?
I don't know, y'all might pull up at the call lot. I don't know. Like, for real. That's how excited I am.
You tried to buy her a car?
We got into it. Like, the wife was like, yeah, I wish you would get it at. I was like, this is her. I mean, we've been waiting 16 years for this.
Is this like the MTV Sweet 16 pull up and daddy got me a
It might be monkeys and giraffes jumping out. I mean, it might be a little circus going on in the parking lot. I don't know. I mean,
what did she wish for? What did she ask for?
She wanted. Well, her thing is because she's my daughter. She wanted a tech makeover in her room. She wanted TV and home, and she wanted there. So and she's an iPhone person.
Yes.
So she wanted everything to be able to blend with her iPhone so that she can.
What color does she have?
She has an iPhone 11 silver.
Okay, so silver.
No, she ain't got no job like that to be having a 13.
Right.
I'm the one purchasing these things.
Just correcting.
The rose gold. The 12.
She was doing this like Price is Right. Like here you go. This the color. This the color of champion.
I mean, she's looking at her phone like, I'd rather be with you. Oh, yeah.
Is
that bad for iPhone user for real?
Let me tell you something. We cover these things.
Hey, remember the day the iPhone network went down and they all lost their minds?
It looked like I Am Legend. I Am Legend out here in these streets when that happened.
When you have all your information on here, that's the time. It's like, whoo. So you do have to back up. You're like, wait a minute.
Say, y'all don't back up.
We back up.
They can't just plug into any computer.
No, you can't plug into anything.
Remember, you can't do that.
Can't. I am
plugged. You can only plug into
I am plugged into
Apple related devices. Okay.
She has to, like when we just plug in, it just shows everything on the phone. With them, they have to download a file called iTunes, old school.
Yeah. Well, actually, not anymore. Well, it's still, but like if I'm plugged in,
pictures,
it'll just connect.
Pictures. That's all you get. Pictures.
We connect.
I can get pictures in my photo gallery.
Send the iPhone. Look, why my baby got iPhone? She talking about iPhones are trash. What you want to know?
But I mean,
did y'all decorate? I mean, did y'all?
She ain't listening. I'm taking care of that.
Okay.
Like today we have like all the friends coming over.
Okay.
And so it's gonna be like 11 or 12 little teenagers screaming. So I'm gonna do the.
Any boys?
Who?
Oh Lord, did you see the face?
Even my face was like,
you see the face?
Like I wish they would.
But the thing is, she warns them now.
Is she dating? Have y'all allowed her to date?
We allow her to have friends and develop friendships. And if it goes into that, we're going to be responsible parents with it. I don't believe in hiding and making something so secretive or you're blah, 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 not ready. Am I hot? Because when they do it, they run out their buck wild. No, I'm going to take the mid, like even with talking to boys. Go on, talk to them. You're going to realize just how stupid they are.
True.
We ain't got listen. I was a 16-year-old, and we ain't had
no sense.
None.
We ain't had no sense.
Like she warns them now. So when I meet them, you meet my dad, please. And so they know automatically. Come hey, come over here and talk to me.
Right.
So I put him on the driver's side. I got out the car. He looked at me like, how? I'm like, I'm fine, son. And I put the hand out there and I tried to break all his medical. I won't let him then shake like this.
Wow.
I mean, but it was really cool, the fact that she cares enough to warn them. And it's like, you know what? I like this. I like shaking them up like this. They get scared. So, I mean, it's cool. But,
that Reggie moment.
Man, I haven't had a chance to like go full Reggie because nobody's like been disrespectful to me. Like they be so nice. It's like, they want my daddy is, watch out for my daddy. So I'm cool with
sunscreen yet. I gotta get some. I'll see you tomorrow.
So it's gonna be a great party. The actual family dinner is Sunday. So we're gonna have
cater.
We're going. No, we're having it at Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
We're bougie.
We're bougie. You hear that, Janice?
We're bougie.
They're having it at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
Janice said, "Hey y'all," she said, "Y'all better have on some sunscreen." I told her I ain't got my sunscreen yet.
Not yet.
I'm going to get it.
So I'm wearing sunglasses.
You heard him.
I'm wearing sunglasses.
I will be seeing her tomorrow for my facial.
So speaking of birthdays, somebody else got this big old.
45, 47.
I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I bet your girl been struggling.
But see what she gonna do is she gonna try and go back on the going out thing. No, ma'am. I'm gonna show up in front of your house. Doing come on.
No, I've been struggling. She said y'all need a whooping. They do. They do.
We're gonna get it, girl.
I've been struggling with turning. I know I want to turn 50.
Okay.
I want to, and 50 plus. I'm asking the Lord to 100.
In my old age,
as my aunt said, to 100. Yes. Lord bless me.
Yeah.
But it's something
Embrace
about
every age.
Like I was telling somebody the other day. I said I had my plans, my 50th birthday plans.
Yeah.
For 5 years, right? They were been in the making.
Yeah.
Everything has changed this year. Literally, things have changed, and I'm just like, oh my gosh! Like I cannot believe. So some things are coming up. They are coming up. They are coming up. Stay connected. Things have changed. Like I literally had a whole birthday 50th event for the year. Like I had it planned. Like everything was planned for this year. Like it was like a wedding for me.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. COVID been going on for 2 years now. You've had the last 8 months to adjust.
No, it's not due to COVID.
Okay.
Well,
the plan, it's just life thing, and it's nothing bad. It's just like your perspective on a lot of stuff. When I had it, like it changed. Like you know, it your life really, you start thinking differently. You're like,
but the thing is, you have to keep in mind, you're celebrating.
I'm still celebrating. I'm still gonna celebrate, but it's just gonna look different this year. It really is gonna be different. Like when I tell you I have, and some of the stuff I'm still gonna be able to do it. And then a lot of stuff I do have to scale back because of COVID, you know, because I had this big party planned. Like it was a wedding for me, but.
Well, you know what? In some places you just can't go right now because it's too
And so, and then it's just like the perspective. Like I literally, even Janice said, "What are we doing for your birthday?" I will be sending y'all the invite because I got to finalize some things. But it is just like your perspective on life has changed. Like, and I'm just like, oh, I cannot believe this. Like, wait a minute. And then I started like the other day, I was hyperventilating. Really? I was like, oh my God. And I asked Chef, I said, how old will I be in 2045, in 2050, in 2071? And
okay, but you have to think about something.
And I was
we're not aging.
I know.
We're not aging like that.
I know.
Okay, look in the mirror. No, let's because a whole lot of y'all out there, we're not even aging like that.
No, we're not. And that's a plus.
We look better than some of these 20-year-olds.
No, because I'm like,
some of them that shake rather than roll.
I mean, that's right.
I am thankful for that. I am very thankful.
Picked up two steps. If you didn't carry the one 9 times and you only 20, something wrong. Something wrong.
And you know what?
I am proud of that.
And think about this. Remember, Cecily Tyson looked the same for about 80 years, 85 years, the same.
Yeah,
until she started aging.
The more you appreciate every day. You do look like you appreciate.
Black don't crack.
So 50, still. I
like when people mistake me for Mike Lowry and not my daughter.
1992. Girl, yes, thank you. But I have. So I am, and I asked some other 50-year-olds who are, you know,
but do they look 50 though?
They don't. And they told me it was normal to feel like this because you start feeling like, oh my gosh. So like I started going back down my checklist, like, okay, I haven't done this, that, another. So it's just like a kind of like a girly thing as well. Like your emotions start playing. But I'm excited.
When you look in the mirror, that's your sign right there that God says not yet.
Not yet. Y'all hear that? They keeping me motivated because your girl been having some moments. Chef was like, "Don't you start?" I'm like, "No, babe. I'm just asking. Do I look?" Because you know, as a female, you start thinking, "You like,
no.
Do I look? Do I? You know,
look." And I'm gonna be honest. And I love the generation before, but we look younger than the generation before.
We do. We do.
Like, we don't. It's like, you know what? Y'all was some fools back then.
I'm going to give y'all an extra 32. Thank you, girl. But you know what? I have been getting a lot of people, honestly, they were like, you're 50? I'm like, yeah. Even my coworkers, they were like, no, you ain't 50. They were like, no wonder you talk about stuff that happened a long time ago. I was like, yeah, I'm 50.
Well,
they were like,
time ago.
Well, in their eyes.
Not a long time.
1990. That's a long time for these youngins now. They talk about 1990. I'm like, oh, I forgot y'all were born 1992, 93.
But when they look at us, they're like, well, y'all don't look old enough.
And that's what,
Thank you.
The math don't add up. Well,
so I am excited. I'm excited But then you start thinking like,
stop panicking, because
I know,
like you sitting there, I'm panicking for. You know what?
See, Denise talking about she was sick. See, that made me feel like, oh my God, like you were 6 years old.
They got some 20-year-olds with teeth missing.
I know, like they got a rough.
Crack be cracked.
There's some 30-years with teeth missing.
No, it's that one thing. Like, how you 20?
Right.
I saw one yesterday.
You looking rough. Like
I saw one yesterday.
But remember, back in the day, it was not cute to be doing drugs.
Right.
You'd be ashamed to tell somebody, oh, I'm a crackhead or this, that, and the other. And now they've got double cups of lean and mollies and this.
So I'm excited. I really am. It's just like my all of my birthday plans. Okay, I'm not gonna panic.
Hey, listen, I'm right. Listen, hey, if it makes you feel better, I'm right behind you, dog. I'm right behind you in the line. And I'm having fun though, but I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah. Because I don't care what people think.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's like
he could care less.
You got what? Like, right? I be like, man, let me. What?
Listen, I slammed the door in somebody's face just last week.
I be like,
I believe it.
I was like, look, I gave him 15. I said, listen, I'm working right now. You got 2 seconds. What's up?
Right.
And they just kept going. You know what? I'm gonna hire you. I'm like, listen, I gave you 15.
Yeah, your perspective on life and people, you just be like, that's what y'all do? Oh, okay. That's your life.
Somebody.
And I always tell people now, I'm like, you know what? Live your life. Speak if you want all these freedoms.
Your mind.
Have your freedoms, but it's gonna come at a cost at some point in your life, whether it's good or bad. So just make wise decision. They're looking like, but don't you? I said, let me tell you something. I said, I'm now living the second half of my life with funness. I want to have fun. I done spent the first half of my life working and building, working,
with no regrets.
You spent the first half of your life just tripping about stuff that you can't even control.
And I'm like, I'm still here. Thank you, Jesus.
Right.
Like we made it. So I'm looking forward to the fun. I will have it ready for you all. It's going to be small, private events. And I do have some things that are happening that I did not plan for, that God is just like, here you are. And I'm like, oh, okay. You just took all my plans and just, okay. I got, but it's for the good. Engineer. Yeah. So that's what's coming up, y'all. November. Y'all already know November. I am taking gifts. I might even put my Cash App up there.
What?
I might.
She said, stick it in the corner right there.
I'm gonna do like everybody else. Everybody put some Cash Apps up there. But no, y'all know I don't like doing that. But hey,
getting them dings all episode long.
Hey, let's do it. So before we leave out, y'all, it is homecoming, Morris Brown College, the one and only. Y'all, they are out here. I am still celebrating, but I will be celebrating safely. I love each and every one of you all. Thank you for the Brown Knights who have been supporting the mail room, formerly known as You've Got Mail.
Yes.
It means a lot to me. What you got going on, Tank?
I am again. Pank is the chauffeur today, taking the kiddies everywhere they got to go. Having fun with it, dropping them all.
Being a daddy,
sitting there. Like, what you gonna do? Like, hey, watch a movie.
Right.
And I can do that on my phone. I could watch a movie
and the phone war continue.
Cinematographer, just as the director expired.
But because Sydney has an iPhone,
but y'all battery gonna drop.
That's why I like her daddy. She got an iPhone.
You can watch a movie on the iPhone, but you gotta plug it up.
That's why we tolerate her daddy with the Samsung.
That battery gonna die.
You ain't lying.
With the quick.
You making a call? 75%.
Low battery.
You ain't lying.
Charge you for using it.
Low battery.
Now it's a little longer. They got us a little longer now. The battery. That battery you use for
power off.
Caprice, what you got going on?
Oh, these chilling. Keep me at birthday parties. Got to take the 1-year-old to a birthday party. Another one.
You had one last.
It was my baby's birthday.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Melissa, thank you for that cake.
That cake was. Ooh.
That cake was everything. Almost didn't make it because we had to travel from College Park to downtown with ice cream cake, and by the time we got there, the cake was like this on the downward spiral. But we made it, and it was good. But we got 2 little birthday parties today, and that's it.
That's it. Green Machine, quickly, what you got going on?
As quick as I can get it. I like this lady out here with the all red Delta on right here that's walking past. But anyway, that just caught my eye. No, she has a walker. No, grandma is red out. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, she got a grandma out them like no. Oh, you know what? The morning machine is going on all week long, and that's how we getting it going for November. Where you know, hey, Classic might join me. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. We'll see. But you got to keep it locked right here. And look, I'm just gonna be enjoying my weekend in the place and trying to get more stuff. Right. So that's basically what it is. Making a come on, sing. You got to say it with me. A house of love.
And again, y'all can make sure to stay connected to IamTrinetteLcollier.com. Go onto the website, new things. If you have not subscribed to the email list, do so that you can stay connected. The mail room, and something else new, y'all got to stay connected because November is going to be the kickoff for my birthday and just a lot of new stuff that's coming. So make sure all platforms, all social media platforms, Trinette L. Collier, Truth Moment Tuesdays on Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. live on IG, not Facebook, live on IG. And just rock out with me. I'm gonna celebrate. I'm in celebration mode.
Panicking.
I'm gonna stop panicking.
It's gonna happen.
I know, right? It's gonna happen.
No matter what you do.
And I thank God for bringing me this far. Like, you know, you have life lessons. You learn. You go through things. You learn, and now I'm able to tell other people what to do, what not to do. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's like, hey, so that makes me better at what I do as a certified life coach, relationship coach. It's like, okay, I've been down that road. So here you go. I know. It just, you know what? I'm going to stop panicking today.
To the speaker and order the 12 piece. It may help you relax.
That I am going to get.
I mean, but for real, listen, this is your time to enjoy it, soak it in, because guess what? You don't look like you're 50.
Thank you.
He done gave you a couple more years to do this thing. Enjoy, because guess what? You've learned the first half that stress.
When I that stress gonna make you look 50.
You ain't never lied. That is the God's honest truth. And with that, you know what, y'all? No more panicking. Close, right? That's how we closing.
No more panic.
No more panicking. No more.
They hit the mirror.
I'm about to turn up. November, y'all already know how we do it. So until next week, y'all.
Yeah.
Green Machine. Turn that up. Peace.
Saturday mornings I'm tuned in. Listening to TaShon, she be going in, y'all. Black queen for us black kings. We can learn a thing or two when we're locked in. One of the few places we can't be heard. Facts, man, I rocks with her. That's my word. The show is enlightening, engagement always enticing. I always come with an open mind. I'm never frightened, y'all. Guaranteed to walk away with minerals. Now that I'm thinking everything else is minuscule. We're the fools who don't protect black women. No argument, disrespect. That's it, y'all. Please come in peace when you call in. Cause the friends ain't no slouch, fair warning. You got mail messages from him. Y'all better listen if you wanna win. Wanna win in life, y'all. You wanna win in life. Tune in to TaShon the friend. You've got mail messages from him. Yeah, you've got mail messages from him, 10 a.m. to noon, Saturdays. Tune in. Yeah. You've got mail messages from him.